Hello, my name's Elizabeth Roberts, and I'll be sharing my story today. I started at GSW as a nursing student in 2019, and then the pandemic hit in 2020. A lot changed for me during that time. The pandemic gave me a time to reevaluate my nursing path, and I realized my passion is to help patients and with their coordination of care. I recognized from my own family's experience trying to coordinate care for my grandparents that these are challenging times for families. So I started to look into the long-term care management degree, and I learned from speaking with Dr. Lisa Esom, the director of the program, that the skills employers are seeking in college graduates. Employers today are expressing their need for a new skill set in the workforce. They are looking for individuals like me who are compassionate, excel at building rapport, culturally sensitive, and have the ability to communicate well with others. I can relate personally to families that have to take over caregiving responsibilities for their parents. My grandmother, Julie, had Lewy body dementia. It's like Parkinson's, but with dementia, and lived with my aunt in South Florida for several years. When my aunt started to reach caregiver burnout, my mom would take over and Grandma Julie moved in with us in Atlanta. My mom worked full-time and had to hire a caregiver to come to the house while she was at work. My grandmother struggled with movement, balance, and speech challenges when she came to live with us. I was just a sophomore in college living at home at the time. So I spent a great deal of time caring for my grandmother, Julie. She needed a lot of assistance with her activities of daily living, dressing, bathing, and toileting. I quickly learned my parents had limited time and resources and needed more help taking care of my grandmother as her disease progressed. I recognized how important it is for families to have a resource like a case manager to help them gain access to community resources, transition from hospital to home. My family's experience taking care of my grandmother was a challenging time, and when it came time to find out about community resources, they were on their own trying to navigate senior living options, physical and speech therapy, and figure out costs associated with various services. My aunt spent a great deal of time looking into how to qualify my grandmother for Medicare, and I learned how challenging it really is to qualify for Medicare. I recognize there are many moving parts to coordinating care for an aging family member, and I want my career to be part of the solution to help improve a family's ability to effectively take care of their aging parents. The patient's experience in the hospital can be very daunting, and sometimes patients feel like they are on an island with no support. I am excited about possibly pursuing a job as a case manager because I know how much patients and families benefit from their assistance with coordinating care and finding the resources in the community that families need. Or a patient advocate in the hospital to ensure a positive experience so patients leave feeling like they are taken care of. I really believe this is the missing link in a hospital, and if I can make a difference in one patient's experience, then that would be very fulfilling. My experience taking care of my grandmother helped me gain valuable hands-on experience, taking care of her physical and emotional needs. I now know I will be able to use this experience after I graduate and provide the support to seniors and their families.